Hey guys, it's Angelina again, and welcome back to the video series from CocainetoCarrots. This is video number 15, and we just heard a little bit about my experience in Thailand with my dreadlocks. And you know that one of the life lessons that I was learning is how to be myself, how to start fitting out. I literally say that while I was in Thailand, I started to commit suicide to my having to fit in. And rather than fitting in, I started to do everything to fit out. Not you might notice in your life, if you feel like you're always doing things to please others or doing things because you don't want people to not like you or that you don't want to look like an idiot, that it may be time to commit suicide to your fitting in. One of the other greatest things that you could do would be to travel. And while I was in Thailand, I realized that there's so many different ways that you can live. There's so many different decisions that we can make in life. And every day we are given a new opportunity to make a new kind of decision. So what was different about Thailand? Well, first of all, let me say that I grew up in the Midwest. So I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. And I grew up in suburbia. Many of the houses looked the same, many families looked the same, and we all pretty much had something like a white picket fence, right? Well, life was good, and I really, really loved my upbringing. So this is not to say anything negative about that kind of lifestyle. However, when I got to Thailand, through my experiences, I started to notice that things could be really different. Some of the things I would notice were people having huge sanctuaries of how to have a different kind of religious experience. I also noticed one of the significant pieces that I want to talk to you about in this video is I noticed that the older people, Thai people, they had something that older Americans didn't tend to have, right? Now, it wasn't less wrinkles, because definitely the Thai people love their sunshine, so they had lots of wrinkles. But they had a sort of glow. And this wasn't sweat. They had an inner sparkle. They had a glow. They had a vibrancy to them. And especially, I noticed the women over 60 who were 70 and 80, still working, still laughing, still playing, still taking care of themselves. Well, in my family, what I noticed is that the older you get, the bigger you get, and the older you get, the sicker you would get. And it was pretty much inevitable. It is the way that it would go. They also talked about a lot of doctors and prescription medications, and the older you get, the sicker you get. Pretty much obvious, right? Well, these Thai women were completely busting that theory because they were strong and vibrant, still working. Many of them were massaging me. Many of them would cut my pineapples or walk up and down the beach to serve people. So they had lots of energy. So I started to wonder, and my whole experience living in Thailand had me start to question everything about my life. Everything about what I had thought up until that point was absolutely positively true. And one of the things that I thought was that food had nothing to do with your energy, your vitality, or how you age. But as I started to watch the Thai people, I noticed their diet was very different than the diet at home. See, I was raised on some good food, right? But as we got older, we started to have more macaroni and cheese, grilled cheese, spaghetti, lots of processed foods. And this is really no fault of anyone's. Our family, we had 6 girls. So we had a lot of mouths to feed. And my mother did a great job making sure we had everything we needed. But in Thailand, it was different. The food was rice and vegetables and lean meats. And you would even wake up and maybe eat rice and vegetables and lean meats. So it was different. So they ended up looking different. It was the first time that I started to think that a seed was planted in my mind that it's possible that food might play a bigger role than I think. So stay tuned for the next couple things I noticed in Thailand and just take a little bit of time to think about this video and think, is there anything in your life that you need to commit suicide to? And is there anything in your life that you want to start to question and wonder, what if? What if I might be wrong? I'll see you on the other side. Bye.